Welcome back. This is part 3 on this 1970 Chevelle door. I have the car now, so I've got these templates made, and they're pretty close. Like I said in a previous video when I was welding on this door, I added to it so I can just keep grinding down to where I need it. Now the profile with the cardboard template looks real close. This here needs a little bit of work, grinding this edge down. Let me show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, this car's been in a collision before, and there's damage in here. It's got some brass in here. There's a hole through here. This lip, for some reason, they'd kind of straighten it out. That has to be rolled over, and then I'm going to just braze this whole edge solid. That way when I grind it, it'll blend right into this steel. Okay, here's a look at the back side. That's ready to go. All this will get trimmed off. Let's flip it over, look at the top. Okay, that's all brazed in. It doesn't look pretty. Most of that's gonna be ground off of there. I'm gonna lay my template on there, take a Sharpie, kind of make a rough outline what has to come off, and start grinding. All right, that looks pretty good. The template fits on there nice. It's got a lot of old bondo in here. I'm gonna feather that back and get a new coat on there, and this will finish this door up. Right in here on this door, there's some real deep dents that were just filled with bondo. I don't want to take a stud gun and try and get this out. It may end up warping it and making a bigger problem. I'm going to just mix up a little bit of bondo, just fill these in, get them flush, and while that's setting up, I'll come through and I'll feather everything out. By then that should be dry, and I'll put one coat over the whole thing. Makes it a little easier if you're not fighting a low spot when you're spreading your bondo. That way it'll be taken care of ahead of time. I'm using Rage Gold on this. The other stuff I had was Rage Ultra. Both of them say premium lightweight body filler. I don't know if there's a difference or not other than the color, but I like Rage by Evercoat. I've been using this stuff for years. Always have good results with it. Starting with 80 grit on the DA. I'm going to use 120 on the DA now and sand a little bit farther past the 80 grit. Okay, it's the next day. I let this bondo dry overnight, so let me tell you why. Okay, being this bondo sand's so easy, you run the risk of just cutting through these edges here if you sand on it too soon. So by letting it sit overnight, it gives you a little bit more leeway when you're sanding. You're not going to cut through here too easy. I'm just going to start with 80 grit on a DA and run over this, just get it fairly smooth, and then I'll continue on with the block with 80 grit. Next, I'm going to take 120 on the DA and feather the edge of the bondo out. I don't want to try and feather it with the block because you just put unnecessary scratches into this paint here. So 120, feather that bondo out, then I'm going to move to 120 on the block. I'm going to go over everything with 220 and then we'll see how it looks. All right, not too bad. Very little bondo on here. You can see bare metal through a lot of it. Edges nice and thin. Feathered out nice. Feels good. So it's ready for prime. I'm going to take a spray can of etch prime, cover this up, protect the bare metal, and then I'll flip it over. Let's take a look at the backside. All right, backside looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Got the lip built back on here for the skin. So all in all, come out pretty good. This door is ready for prime, and that'll be taken care of when the rest of the body work is done on the car. So in the next video, I'm going to show the car, I'll do a walk around, and I'll talk about everything I'm going to be fixing on this thing. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.